Hey everyone, how you going? Anita here, and the world is an absolutely terrible place right now. Like, it is a literal shit show. In hopes that I will make it at least a little bit better for me and for people that watch this video, I have a little mini book haul for you. If I have counted correctly, I have 10. I wasn't expecting to have a book haul so soon because I wanted a bit more of a sizable book haul before I actually talked about the book haul. So, without further ado, let's just talk about the books I have recently hauled these past 2 months. The first one is Stolen Tongues by Felix Blackwell. This one I actually purchased on the 19th of December to be prepared for Winterween. I know it follows two people who are engaged. They go on this romantic cabin getaway until they hear these really strange, mysterious noises, like really creepy noises in the woods, and this shadowy figure that does not leave them alone. I then have Homebody by Rupi Kaur. I have read, like, I do have the first edition of this book. This is just a special edition of it, and then it has a foreword by the author, and it also has extra poems that were not included in the first one. So this has extra poems in there, more poems that weren't in the first collection, the original first published Homebody poetry collection. I have read Homebody before, and it is one of my favorite poetry collections. Apart from Lana Del Rey's book, oh my gosh, I can't remember what that one is, but apart from Lana Del Rey's poetry collection, this is also another one of my favorites. The Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. We follow a group of high school kids that are playing a prank on their friend, and their friend works in it's not a museum. Why am I thinking of a museum? It's a movie theater. And so they decide to play this prank by having a mannequin attend one of the screenings for a movie, until the mannequin starts moving of its own accord and just completely goes on a bit of a murder rampage. Supposedly goes on a murder rampage. I read it for Winterween in the first week of January, along with Follow Me to Ground by Sue Rainsford. This follows a daughter-father duo, and they're kind of, when you look upon them, you see they are humans, but they're not really humans. They're kind of like this alien or this like fantastical creature kind of thing. They live in this little village where they cure people of their sickness and illnesses and stuff like that, and there's this kind of affair that happens between Ada, which is the daughter, and Samson, and the father doesn't like it. Well, a comic book I have recently purchased, and that is Joker, the deluxe edition. So the Joker escapes, or well, is mysteriously released from Arkham Asylum, and he's not pleased to find out what has happened to his criminal empire while he's been away. The result is a harrowing night of revenge, murder, and mania, as only the clown prince of crime can deliver it, all seen through the eyes of a new right-hand man who helps him in his mission to brutally reclaim his territory from Penguin, Two-Face, the Riddler, Killer Croc, and more. And I believe, no, this is just like another story. Okay, because I do have another Joker collection. I think it's like Joker All Out War or something like that. And it's literally about the Joker having this big war with Batman. But it has like little, it takes snippets from other comic books and places them in like one comic book. And just tell me this doesn't look like Heath Ledger's Joker to you. Does that not look like Heath Ledger? And maybe a little bit of Jack Nicholson, because I know he did the Joker as well, but this one just looks like Heath Ledger to me. This one looks like, what did I say, Jack Nicholson. I just really do love it. I really do. Have I read comic books, like superhero comic books before? No, but I am intrigued. I've tried Marvel ones, I don't like them. But when it comes to Batman and the Joker, I eat it up. I then have the last two books in the Binti trilogy, Binti Home, which is book 2 by Nnedi Okorafor, and Binti book 3, Night of the Masquerade by Nnedi Okorafor. This follows Binti as she is the first of the Himba people to be accepted into the UMSA University, which is this university where really smart people go to learn about sciencey smart things, right? On her way to UMSA University in her travels, She is then ambushed while the ship she is on to travel to Umza University is ambushed by this alien race called the Meduse. And Umza University has wronged the Meduse. And it's kind of like this all-out war between the Meduse and Umza University, and will Binti make it to Umza University to do her studies? Now, it is Saturday, the 26th of February as of filming this, and I have recently done a little bit of retail therapy and it felt really damn good. So I have 3 new books that I literally brought today. First one being Verity by Colleen Hoover. It is a very popular TikTok book, and I think a lot of us know what it is, but if not, I'll just quickly breeze through the synopsis. So we follow Lowen Ashley as she is a struggling writer on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts the job offer of a lifetime. Jeremy Crawford, husband of best-selling author Verity Crawford, has hired Lowen to complete the remaining books in a successful series his injured wife is unable to finish. As Lowen is sifting through Verity's notes, she finds this unfinished autobiography that Verity has never intended for anyone to read. Page after page of bone-chilling admissions, including Verity's recollection of the night her family was forever altered. And it's just about Lowen deciding whether or not to tell, Verity's husband about this unfinished manuscript and what it could hold for their relationship, and also what it could mean for Lowen as well. I don't know if there's a romance element to it. I'm not entirely sure, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've read the first page of it, and it's quite interesting, the first page. I'm just like, damn, okay, I am hooked. I then have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This is another very popular book that I've been hearing nothing but good things about. When a fake relationship between scientists meets the irresistible force of attraction and throws one woman's carefully calculated theories on love into chaos. Yeah, I don't want to know too much about it. It's fake love, not fake love, like fake dating kind of trope. Yeah, I'm gonna read it soon, hopefully. Yeah, I don't want to know too much about it. I just want to get into it blindly. Then the last book I have to talk about is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And this is another very popular book, and I've had my eye on this for quite a while. It follows Evelyn Hugo. She's this reclusive Hollywood movie icon. She's ready to tell her truth about her glamorous life and scandalous. Oh, for goodness sake, let me say this again. So Evelyn Hugo is ready to tell her truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. She chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant for the job, and it's just about her life in Hollywood in the 1950s as she starts her journey as a movie actress in the 1950s, her decision to leave in the 80s, and her 7 husbands along the way, but she does have a relationship with a woman as well. I believe that Monique is actually Evelyn Hugo's daughter. That's just my theory. I could be completely wrong. I do know she's a very popular author, and just looking through it, it looks like we're going to be getting some kind of newspaper articles and stuff like that, so it does look like it has a bit of a multimedia aspect to it, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to be reading this. That's it. That's all. We have finished. Hopefully, this has distracted you enough from really bad real life world issues. I know it kind of has for me, and considering there's other stuff going on in the background, it's really helped, you know. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you read any of these books I have mentioned? And if you have, are they good and will I like them? Thank you very much for watching again. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.